I noticed that Parler's CEO got fired, and Parler, even though it's very right wing, is pretty much the only, or was pretty much the only free space on the internet to speak. I never had any followers on there, so I'm wondering if Parler was involved with the censorship, or if I just have no followers, because you never know how much you get censored when you know you're being censored. So I got kicked off Twitter because I contacted the CIA and I talked about how Prince Harry is a spy. Like, he's doing illegal spy operations in the United States. He is directing spy operations in the United States, and I said he should be dead. And then I got kicked off. And so I'm banned from Twitter permanently. The reality is that Prince Harry is a military person, and he treats the United States like he's an enemy of the United States, like behind the scenes. I'm not talking about publicly. But who is Prince Harry? Prince Harry is a little spoiled brat who's a rich kid who thinks he's special because he was born into a certain bloodline. And let's face it, has his bloodline been that great for that long? No, they're actually just pretty freaking good-looking people. And he just sued a bunch of newspapers for saying that he wasn't associated with the military anymore. He doesn't talk to the military anymore. He's that type of person that will sue you for like anything. They have ruined my reputation permanently because they said I don't have a close relationship with the military, when really I'm a spy doing spy shit in the United States. And let's face it, this is a time in history where if you're a spy, like I'm talking about to the director of the CIA right now, this is a time when you need to understand that there are people that think that you released COVID-19. And did the CIA release COVID-19? I don't think they did. I think that like certain people that are affiliated with the CIA probably know the people that released COVID-19. Like, it's kind of like me being CIA, like I'm not, but then like I am. And I'm sure that the director of the CIA is going, well, then why don't I know where the technology is? Why can't I talk to the people that have the technology? And what I'll tell you is, this is the most national security sensitive technology in the world. I'm talking about the brain hacking technology. It is that freaking sensitive of technology, and no one that's not in on it needs to know. Do you know how long it took me to start to know who the people are behind the scenes? Like 7 years of them prodding my brain to see if I would snitch, where they would lie to me and then put me in certain situations and then like set me up where I would have pressure on me. So if you think that you have been tested enough, I doubt you have been. And what I'm telling you is you don't need to know. And the reality is I probably don't even know right now. That's the situation, is I probably don't know. And so what I'm trying to tell you is we're in a very dangerous time in history where a lot of people that are our allies think that we released COVID-19. And so while everyone's acting like it's not a big deal that Prince Harry is spying on all these Americans, and it's not just about, there are a lot of people from England that are spying on Americans. English intelligence is the most extensive human intelligence group in the world. Like, they are everywhere. They are aggressive. There is no group of spies that are as aggressive as English intelligence. And so when we talk about people that are spying on people for finance reasons also, like they want to spy on bankers and stuff like that. They want to hack bankers. They want to know what people's trades are going to be. Like, though English, that's what the English spies are like. They're very, very, very aggressive. They're like, I know at one point I said that this guy I know that's NSA tries to predict the stock market all the time. That's what he does. But I think that what he thought when I said that was, I'm freaking pissed off because all I do is spy on you. I don't spy on bankers. And yeah, I try to predict the stock market. I do statistics all the time. But English intelligence is different. I'm telling you, they spy on our stock market. They are very aggressive about it. They are very aggressive about getting American money. And England is a freaking pain in our economy's ass. There is no freaking country that's a pain in our ass like England. And so personally, I would love to just cut off England and say, F England, they don't need to be a part of my economy anymore. I don't want them taking my money. I don't want them dragging down the US economy because they make it so difficult for me. They make it difficult for my people. They make it difficult for the drug lab to protect our currency. And let's face it, is the government pushing our currency pretty hard already? Yeah, and so this $1.9 trillion stimulus after another $1 trillion stimulus after another $1 trillion stimulus, it's starting to get pretty heavy on our currency. And all I'm saying is, it's not that easy to deal with. I know everyone thinks the economy is going to crash because I said it was, well, or they think that I'm wrong so far, but what I said is the economy is going to go up because of shorting, and then it's going to crash. And so you never know what's going to happen. Maybe I'll be wrong. We'll keep our fingers crossed and hope that I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. But what I'm trying to say is, when you don't take people like Prince Harry seriously, when you don't take English spies seriously, you're not taking our national security seriously, because you might not see your real enemies coming. You might not notice them because they speak English. Congratulations, you speak my language. It doesn't mean you're not my enemy. So you need to get over the fact that you love freaking Adele, and you need to start thinking, how can I protect my country? And at some point, Prince Harry being here is a problem. We need to get him out. You don't have to kill him, but he needs to be gone. I know he's married to an American. He needs to be gone. He needs to be told, hey, you need to either leave or someone's going to assassinate you. Like, that's what I think. If I was the director of the CIA, that's what I would tell him. Because, when he sues a newspaper for libel because they said he's not associated with the military, when he is a spy, he's very associated with the military. He spies on Americans. But when he sues like that, it's like, well, you want to know what was actually libel? When you were screwing prostitutes in Las Vegas. Let's face it. Like, is that really going to hurt your reputation compared to the other things you've done? I don't think so. So what I'm trying to say is, American intelligence needs to take their job more seriously, especially at this time in history, because people do think that Americans released COVID-19, and I know that everyone thinks the Chinese did it, which theoretically they could have, but all I'm saying is a lot more people think it was the Americans.